when I first started out, I think I started out as an idealist. Yeah. So I came really from a religious perspective, and I do distinguish today the difference between a religious approach and a spiritual approach. So from a religious approach, I was very focused because I wanted to fulfill the mandate of the faith that I had, and that is I wanted to share my faith so that people can then embrace my faith and then experience freedom from addictions. So that was my message. Yeah, come become a Christian, and you will find the power to overcome addictions. So it's very simplistic. Yeah, it was very simplistic, and that was the way I was oriented in my faith, to believe that that's all it's needed. Yeah, and then you pray with them, and then you live with them, and you journey through with them. So the message that I had was just cold turkey, get rid of drugs, and then live in a community, pick up new habits, and then reorganize your life, eat healthy meals, proper meals, yeah, develop a new social environment, new friends, and then there was a new faith. So to me, at that point, it seems to work. However, not everybody stayed with it. They enjoyed the benefit while they committed to stay in the residential program. But the moment it was time for them to leave the residential program, then they still had to go back to their homes, which was not in that change experience. So this is where it started to, we started to face attrition and recidivism, relapse. Yeah, because once they leave this safe environment of a religious group, they had no personal spirituality to hold them. So this is where I differentiate between religion and spirituality. Because to me, now I look at spirituality as a personal asset, versus religion, which is a framework, a structure, or a system, like a halfway house, or a residential center, or a church, or a church community. That's an external system. Internally, then spirituality has to be internalized. Yeah. So today, I rather work on the internalizing of spirituality, which has to do with values, belief systems, and principles that the person then begins to understand that, these are my values. And then they begin to ask, so what values did I not have when I was growing up? Or what values did I have? What belief system did I have when I was growing up that I didn't realize? But now I can have certain belief systems, and I can have certain principles. They can be moral principles, ethical principles, relational principles, and they can start to think about how they see their personal spirituality, and whether they want to believe in a religion, or, as I would say, a personal relationship with God. That is personal. They have to choose. I don't think an external system can force anyone to choose their personal spirituality. So that's how I see spirituality helping in addiction recovery, where we can help the person with their values, their beliefs, and their principles and their way, because these things then reshape the way they think about themselves, the way they think about where they came from, and the way they understand where they are. And and then of course I hope that's what will help them reshape or prepare how they can go in the future.